What to do when you don't know what to do? It's very easy. You do what you know. What you know how to do and what to do. You do what you know you want to do. Basically, in simple words, is to live the life that you want. But it's not always easy because life can go through routines and some amazing experiences back to the routine, and it's very pleasant in one moment and unpleasant in another. And how to deal with it is very simple. When I encountered some of these moments, as we all do, I came to the realization that life is meant to be lived this way. That life is not only like this linear progression that it's only going up or it's only going down, like some people might seem to be thinking very negatively that, oh, it will always go down. It will always be worse. But what is the other ways? There are some people who think it only will be better. Because if life right now is so good, there is nothing that will fucking change it. It's not going to break magically. It will be like this all the time till I die. But that's not true in both of these versions. Because life it's like waves. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. Why? Because if it wasn't very low, you wouldn't appreciate the high so much. And the other side, if it wasn't so high that you enjoyed everything so much, but then it all fucking crashed and you suffered a lot, it all had some kind of purpose to it. When you were high, like on this wave, on the spectrum, you were just enjoying it. You were creating memories. You were creating positive feelings, like positive emotions. It was a good time. And now you may ask, okay, but the bad time was very unpleasant. Yeah, but bad times teach us something, don't they? They teach us how we go through it, who we are, what we can do when things go wrong, when it's not always pleasurable, it's not always enjoyable, when it comes to the time that you really need to put in some work or really process some stuff that you went through in your brain, in your head. That's when you learn who you are, what you can do, what you're capable of. How can you manage certain situations? And most importantly, is not commit the same mistake ever again in future. Because you learn from your mistakes. Because when you fail at something, good. I think it's great. If you don't succeed at something immediately, you fail with some purpose, because then it teaches you something. It teaches you much, much more than any win that you could achieve, ever. Like, if you win at something, that's just a great feeling, that's a great memory, and that's what we all strive for. Just that feeling of being very joyful, capable, competitive, whatever. But the loss, when you lose at something, you trip, that's where the value is. Because you learn something from it. That's where the change comes. Because we all naturally change because of the bad experiences. Life would be so mundane and so boring if it was only going up. Imagine you would not enjoy any good beach. Good beach, I mean like let's say in the Mediterranean, or like in some nice place, you would not enjoy, like, it's a great analogy, you would not enjoy a fast fucking car that you have always dreamed of if you were driving in like similar ones, driving at the same speed, because you were already used to that speed, and it's no new experience, no novelty in this stuff. But when you've been very, very low, you learn to appreciate everything more. That's why I sometimes, like, I'm not saying I was very low, at least I try to keep it like down with when it comes to this stuff. I am very happy to be on this earth every day. Why? Because like my parents have worked fucking hard for all of this shit. My ancestors, I don't know even what they did, but I just can feel their presence. So I am very grateful for all of that this happened, because if not, where would I be today? What would I be thinking about? What would I do? What people I would hang around with? Would I still have the same purpose, same goal, same body, whatever, same mindset? No. Because it all, in the end, eventually had a purpose to it. So, how to use this? When you go through something hard in life, something not pleasant, maybe even uncertainty, or whatever it's called, you're not certain of wherever you're going, where you're going, how you're going to do this, that, whatever. Good. I think it's good. Because then you find who you are, how to solve problems, how to manage this stress. It all gives you like this energy. I don't know the analogy for it. But it all gives you like this better feeling when you finally go out of this unpleasant period of time that you are going through right now. Or that you might go through in the future, because it's unavoidable. It's certain that these things will happen. And what I like to think about when it's not really pleasant period of my life, or in general, when it's just, I don't feel happy, because I don't wake up happy every day. It's just not that I am sad or like I don't enjoy this life. Not every day I wake up happy. I still do this stuff that I need to do, and I have assigned myself to like basically achieve certain goal. I still do it regardless of emotions that I feel right now. But what I like to do is I like to kind of compare myself to situation of other people, because I am fucking sure that I have it better than some people do on this earth. And I don't mean people like they don't have the newest iPhone or whatever, or like some very niche stuff that is gimmicky bullshit. In the simple terms, I mean the people who lost their family, people who lost their fucking limbs, house, maybe even a favorite like pet that they had, but it was fucking shoot or like drowned in some obscure place. Somebody's son or daughter were murdered. Some bad shit really happened. And why am I talking about it? Because I like to compare myself, like I like to kind of even a little bit, kind of, because I don't know how it feels. But I like to get in these people's kind of the way of thinking and feeling when they go through something really bad. For example, they lose their family, or like they lose their parents, whatever, brother, sister. And then I compare it to my life right now. Is it really that bad? Is it really going that wrong for me to be sad right now? Because over time I learned that there is no benefit of you being sad by basically some bullshit that is not really important. It's vain. Maybe from some work, somebody said something mean to you. Like these very, very little things that upset you. Something bad happened. Like imagine how these people feel. And you will instantly feel more grateful for what you have. Even though you right now might not be super grateful for it. Because, oh, I want to be there and I want to hit. It's all because of like media. That you feel worse because you compare yourself to the people who have it better. And you, because of that, put yourself in the position that you think you have it worse. Which is not true, of course, because if you are watching this video, I am sure you got it not that bad. So I like to just think and compare myself in that's the only thing I compare myself with, like, to other people. Other than like just competing with them in real life, then I don't, because I got no benefit from it. If I compare myself with somebody who like has better things than me, but I also want these things, I will do that, because it gives me motivation to achieve what the other guy has. Because like I have it in my nature of like masculine life that I want to be better than other men. It's natural. Like I'm not doing this be better 1% every day. Yeah, that's important. But there are also other men that in nature I want to outcompete. I want to be better than them. So just be grateful for what you have. But now it can go really wrong really quick. Because if you are too grateful for what you have right now, like not in a way that grateful, but if you are just very, very comfortable where you at right now, then you might not want to achieve anything more. And at least for me, I would not like to live the life where I don't want to achieve anything, because it gives me purpose of making progress to something, of being better, of like just building something. Men have this trait, especially like men with healthy testosterone levels, that we want to build something great, a family, like a car, a project, or like build an entire fucking country. We want to build something, we want to see progress in the things that we do, that we love, that we strive for. So I think that gives purpose. And right now, if you're feeling like low, if you're feeling sad, firstly, imagine what I've told you previously about like comparing yourself with people who genuinely have it worse. The second thing to that is just to live a purposeful life. Life where you feel accomplished by what you are doing. Because it's very easy to like say, oh, I don't know what to do in life. Like, just, you know why that is? Because we are too addicted to our fucking phones. Because you just sit too much on your phone, consuming some bullshit, not having your own thoughts, your own like chats in the brain, whatever, like your intriguing thoughts that arise naturally in your brain. Naturally. Because you are too overconsumed by the social media, giving you new pleasures of dopamine. That's why you don't want to also achieve anything, because you feel comfortable, and plus your dopamine receptors are fried, which I've also made a video on, so you can check that out. Just try to reduce how much you use it and try to have more time alone, or like at least time without the phone. You do something that like old people even do. Like, I've met a girl recently, lovely person, and what we talk about sometimes is like the lifestyle of a grandparent, because we all know most of our lives is kind of routine, especially if you're like in these early building stages. And in that routine, like many people get confused what to do. And if you're building yourself, it's like this kind of thing like grandparent maxing. I call it. I just I found this like I'm not name for it. Grandparent maxing is doing boring shit, because what did our parents do? What did our grandparents do when they like were not working or like sleeping, eating, whatever? They were listening to music on like their MP3 like drive, this small like brick that you put your headphones on or like put a speaker onto. And they were listening to music, reading a book for like hours. They've done boring shit, but they had their imagination working. When they read books, they imagined everything that is happening. When they went outside, they had magic tools, and they had done stupid shit like as a teenagers. So I think we need to kind of learn from them. It's not that they need to learn from us how to use this technology, because I think technology is, yeah, it's very useful, but it's also very damaging. And it's very easy to like break the barrier of which one is good or which one is not. So what to do is kind of to mimic our parents in at least some percentage of it, just to do boring shit, to read a book, to listen to music without like doing anything. Like some time ago, I just laid down on my fucking bed and I used to listen to some music that was like moving my fucking soul. How often does it happen? Or like you drive your car without the purpose. I love it because I'm very into cars and I like to do stupid shit with it. If you know me well, then you know I just love that shit. And I go sometimes for a drive just nowhere, with no point A to point B, just to listen to some fucking music, to enjoy my driving experience, and to feel the road, feel the car, practice my skills, do something boring, interesting. Man, we lost like our human side to like the technology, because everything needs to be from point A to point B, because thing needs to be like in this task way. Why don't we become human again? Like, recently I wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and I will just buy the cheapest one or like lend from my best friend, whatever. I just want to sit for hours and to learn how to play the fucking guitar. Just live kind of this slower life, because then it feels better to live it, because you live it slower. Why? Because why did time fly so fast right now? Why is that we think that the time flies so quick? Because we live in this kind of routine. Every single day is kind of similar. It also almost kind of mixes into one day, like you don't know what you were doing 2 days ago. At least sometimes I have it. Just try to do some boring shit, but I know you will have like this feeling of like FOMO, fear of missing out, that oh, my friends are doing this and that. Just try to grandparent max, because oh, then I will not know what is going on in the world. And what, so what? I don't fucking know what is going on in the world, and I feel very good about it, because I don't want to bother myself with some bullshit that is not even like, I don't have any influence on it. At least of right now. Do boring shit. Find some hobbies that you were doing as a kid but you for some reason have stopped. Do something fun. Do something for yourself. Maybe just go for a stupid walk with your friends without the phones. Oh shit. I don't know why I said it, but it's fucking great idea. I don't have any script for this video. I just speak from my heart right now. That's a good idea. Go with your friends for a fucking walk and leave your phones at the house. Oh, but I need to contact with some. You don't need to. How did our parents live? Did they need like during the winter break? I was with my dad and like my brother and my best friend for like this mountain hike, like few days, you know, long hike through the winter, tough conditions, tough weather. Like it was nice, but he told me a story when he was around my age. He also loved like hiking, mountaineering and all that stuff. And one day he just gathered all the equipment he needs. He found the way to get into some place like for I think it was like some training in the high mountains or whatever. Like I don't remember that good, or I don't know how to say that in English, but for some training that was like in the other side of the country, in the mountains. And like he went there by train with no phone, no anything. He just went there just knowing where it is, like the location he needs to get in. He has like only his backpack, some food in it, some clothes, and his documents, his ID. That's it. And he went there for like 2 or 3 weeks. His parents didn't know shit where he was, if he was alive, if he was this or that. And after like week, he sent like some postcard to them that, hey, everything is fine, I'm in the mountains, it's very enjoyable, etc. Just to let them know that he's alive. And guess what? After 3 weeks, that's fucking amazing. Like after 3 weeks, he came back to his parents' house and told them, like, have you received my postcard? And they said no. After 3 days, it just got delivered. So his parents didn't fucking know for 3 weeks where he was. He just told them, oh, I am going in the mountains, I will be back in a few weeks. They didn't know when exactly. They didn't know at which time, how he's gonna get there, how he's going to get back. Yet he did it all. And now you tell me that you will not even go out without your phone for a little bit, just to explore a bit, just to get lost a bit, just to do stuff that kind of makes you alive. Because our phones take the life from us. And that's what's amazing. I could only imagine how our parents lived, and I am very envious of their life. I know like it was different times, it was harder in some ways, but I just want to feel like this kind of freedom that you have without the phones, cameras everywhere. You do some stupid shit that young people do, and that's amazing. And the moral or like whatever from this story is just live life fully. Don't use your phone always. Don't be sad, because eventually the bad times will come to you. For everybody it will come. Your close ones might die. Something bad will happen. You'll lose something that was really meaning a lot to you. Enjoy everything for what it is now, because you will not enjoy it forever. With also that, just live the life fully, just as we were supposed to. Don't lose yourself in like these modern times of social media, just sitting on your phone. So I have an actionable step for you. Go for a walk leave your phone after this video ends. Leave your phone at home and just go for a walk, or maybe go with your friends for a walk. Tell them, hey, leave your phones at home. Let's meet at this place at this time. Let's go. We'll do something. What we're gonna do, we'll find out. Just do this shit without the phones. And I won't tell you anything further because I don't fucking know. But you will find out. And that's all what I want to say in this video. If you want to build a great fucking body, then check out my community. I have everything there. Ciao.